is a vast region in Iran's famous Lut Desert. According to NASA's report some years ago, one day, there was a specific point in this desert which was the hottest place on Earth. Shahriar region is just less than 2 hours drive from Kerman. It has a very unique ecosystem, and it is famous mostly because of its amazing and gigantic yardans, or kaluts.
You are looking around. Do I see desert? Definitely yes. But you see also a very interesting city, which is rather green. And what I've seen is also a lot of water. So in a way you must be very happy with the city that you have the combination of fertile soil together with the water. And we went to your specific garden quite recently. Very pleasant garden we have seen over there. So the meaning of a Persian garden now I fully understand.
Just few kilometers away from the Lut Desert, one of the hottest places on Earth. Here we are at a magnificent Persian garden, Bagh-e-Shazdeh, or the Prince Garden. Look at all these trees, plants, flowers, and the water flowing through this garden. I mean, forget about the structure, which is a piece of art. This is amazing. It's just like a miracle in the middle of desert. The miracle for sure is the result of knowledge and skills of Iranians from the ancient time, architects, masons, and designers, who were definitely experts in the fields of irrigation and water management.
Your water management is stunning. We have our own problems. We have too much water in the Netherlands, so we got to keep it out. And we see you are bringing it in a very engineering way. And it gives an insight in your architecture and your technical capabilities. So you'll be a runner-up in the world, I think.
Every day, hundreds of Iranian and foreign tourists stop by to enjoy the fresh air and pleasant sceneries of this place. And I'm thinking that I would love to live here forever. Some people could even go further and pick a place like this one for their burial site. A beautiful place with huge cypress trees, a pond in the middle, and lots of geranium plants around it, full of positive energy. This is not just a garden, it's the tomb of a great mystic and poet of 14th and 15th centuries, Shah Ni'matullah Wali. He was born in Aleppo in Syria, or according to some historians, somewhere around Kerman. The splendid dome over the Aramgah Shah Ni'matullah Wali is one of the most recognizable images of Eastern Iran. Shah Ni'matullah was a well-known Sufi dervish, mystic and poet who died in 1431, aged more than 100. In the center of town, the mausoleum itself dates from 1436, built by an Indian king who was an adherent of Shah Ni'matullah's teachings. Shah Ni'matullah Wali traveled a lot, and he was seeking a master, someone that he could have dedicated himself to, but he was not successful. Nowadays, a lot of pilgrims from all around Iran and even foreign countries come to this place, and I'm sure they're looking for something. The least that they can take from this place is peace in their minds and joy in their hearts. Royan is an ancient city just 100 kilometers south of Kerman. Royan has a treasure in it, which is hidden behind the tall and dense trees. In 2003, a huge earthquake happened in the city of Bam in Kerman Province. The earthquake almost completely destroyed the famous Bam citadel. The demise of Bam has been the rebirth of Arg Rayen, an ancient adobe citadel on the skirts of Mount Hezar, in a small town of Rayen in Kerman Province. Size-wise, these two citadels are not comparable. But when I look at these walls and huge towers, I kind of feel that Bam is alive again. And its magnificence and glory is being represented through another citadel in another city, but still in Kerman Province. Rayen Citadel was inhabited until 150 years ago, and although believed to be at least 1,000 years old, may have foundations from the pre-Islamic Sassanid era. According to the old documents, Rayen Citadel was situated on the trade route and was one of the centers for trading quality textiles and valuable goods. The good news is that some of those valuable goods are today preserved and showcased in some museums of Kerman. A very wealthy Yazdi merchant called Harandi was doing a lot of business in Kerman. For that reason, he built a mansion about 90 years ago for the time that he was spending in this city. Today, Harandi Garden Museum hosts a lot of different handmade tools, toys, and artworks from all different regions of Kerman. They are made of stone, clay, glass, and different metals. Some of them are very important, like the eagle statue, which was a symbol of the people of Jiroft. The Archaeology Museum of Kerman is located in Harandi Garden and consists of 5 displays from the pre-Islamic to the Islamic eras. Displays house artifacts found in Shahdad excavations such as clay, stone, and metal vessels which date back to the 3rd and 4th millennia BC. Another display includes Jazmurian artifacts from the end of the 3rd millennium and beginning of the 2nd millennium BC. You can also find Seleucid and Parthian era artifacts such as goblets and flasks. One display showcases decorated earthenware and small bronze animal statues found in Jiroft. Glazed vessels, metal objects, and stone inscription from various Islamic eras are also among the amazing things that you can find in this museum. Jabaliya Dome is also known as the Gabri Dome and it's located in Kerman, and the structure is octagonal. The dome has been constructed of brick, though the building is of stone and gypsum, and its architectural effects have been inspired from the Sassanid period. Today this place is being used as the Stone Museum of Kerman, but many historians believe that it is used to be a fire temple or a burial site belonging to the Zoroastrians of Kerman. A fire temple or atashkare in Zoroastrianism is the place of worship for Zoroastrians. Zoroastrians respect fire in any form. In the Zoroastrian religion, fire together with clean water are agents of ritual purity.
بیاری اهورامزدا قدمت آتشکده زرتشتیان کرمان بالای 94 سال قدمت داره. قدمت آتش داخل مجموعه ما بالای 1000 سال. منبع آتش ما از کاریان فارس یا شیراز به این استان آورده شده. قدمت دین زرتشتی برمیگرده به 1768 سال قبل از میلاد مسیح و چندین صد سالگی زرتشتیان در استان کرمان سکونت دارند.
Zoroastrians are the oldest and the largest religious minority in Kerman. Zoroastrian Anthropology Museum of Kerman gives you a glimpse of rituals, traditions, and the lifestyle of Zoroastrians in this region. Different types of fire braziers and lanterns, antique copper pots and containers, very old handwritten manuscripts, and old photos of the Zoroastrian societies of Kerman and Rafsanjan are among the items that are being displayed at this museum. I think I've told you enough about Kerman and its surroundings. It's time to pack your stuff and get ready for a trip to this beautiful land. Shahriar Azimi for Iran.